Hi, improving database performance is just like making your computer faster. It helps you find and use information quicker by organizing data better and using resource wisely. It ensures everything runs smoothly. Regular checkup keep things working well over the time. Now let's start how we can perform tuning of our PostgreSQL database. Here we have some steps which need to perform for query tuning. So first we have to identify the problematic query in our database by monitoring some views like PG underscore straight underscore statement, and second one is PG underscore straight underscore activity to pinpoint the slow queries and resource intensive operation. If we identify the problematic query, then we have to check and analyze the actual problem in that query by the use of analyze command. So analyze command will show how database will execute a query, which help in understanding and optimizing the query performance. So we can execute it by the explain command before our query, and we have to focus on the key factor like wait events, that is the sequential scan or a full table scan. Second one, we have to check the high cost associate operations. Third one, we have to check the join tab in our queries. Okay, and fourth one, we have to check the operations like sequential scan instead of index scan. So we can also check the explain plan analyze for the real-time execution of our query. Okay, by the use of this command, we can check the real-time execution plan of our query. So it will execute the query and show the real plan of our query. So, by the use of analyze and understanding the execution plan, PostgreSQL user can make informed decision to optimize queries and improve database performance and ensure efficient use of resources. Here we have some steps which we need to perform for the query tuning. So, first one is rewrite the queries. Uh, we have to use the exist command instead of in. Okay, and we should avoid the select static. We should use the specific columns in our select statement. Second one, we should avoid the full table scan in our query. We should use the uh, some index column in our where clauses. We don't use the select static from the tables XYZ. It will perform the full table scan on that table. So if we perform this full table scan on a large table, so definitely it will generate the issue in our database. It will slow down the database. The third one is the optimize the join. We ensure that the join should be used for the index column. So by the use of these three uh, points, we can better improve the performance of our query. First one, use the exist command instead of in, and we can use the select some specific column in our query and avoid to you perform the l- s- large table scan and avoid to perform full table scan in our query. We can check this full table scan in our expand plan command, which we have discussed in our previous session. And the last one we have to check, and we have to ensure that the joining used for the index columns. To optimize the query, we can also use the limit clause to reduce the result set. So here we have to specify how many rows we want to see from the database at a time. For example, if you have a table with lots of records, using limit can help you to retrieve just a first few rows or a specific number of rows that match your criteria, make it easier to work with the large data set efficiently. And last one is the maintenance task. That is very important is vacuum, which we have already discussed in our previous slides. We have to perform the vacuum on a regular basis, but here we are using vacuum analyze. If we use the vacuum analyze command, it will perform the vacuum operation, and after that it will generate the statistic of the table. So we have to perform these tasks in our PostgreSQL tables on a regular basis to achieve the better performance.